and welcome back to the Lincoln Loco. It's the playoffs, and this is going to be a massively exciting episode. So we're doing today's video as a premiere, so get commenting in the chat. Let's have a little discussion. Who do you think is going to win the playoffs? Please say me, because I really want to win them. Now, we have not had the draw yet still, and I thought it was just us playing, actually, Pickering Town not even in the playoffs. So this is how much I know about it, not much. I thought the 4 teams here from 2nd to 5th were going to go into the playoffs. Turns out not. Only the top 3 go into the playoffs, and we've just had a news article come through that the English Regional First Division Promotion Playoff Semi-Finals draw is made today. 21 teams go into it, so we could be playing anyone, which is mental. So I really have a lot to learn with this, and we're going to do it together right now. So we're going to view this draw. There's 21 teams in it, and I don't understand what is going to happen. But you know what? Let's just run with it. So there's plenty of good teams here. Haybridge Swifts, I know they're a decent side. Ramsbottom, I've heard of them before. I've heard of no one else. Cray Wanderers maybe, and Cambridge City, I may have heard of them. But other than that, all new to me pretty much. Let's just draw teams. Let's just keep drawing teams until we get someone. Now, obviously, we're not going to get someone from our league because Stamford are playing Leek Town, and Leek Town aren't in our league. Haybridge Swifts, Cambridge, Hayes and Yedding are decent. Okay, here's us. Who are you going to get? Cray Wanderers. Now, if I'm being honest with you, I thought Cray was in Ireland, so that's wrong, obviously, because they're in the regional English First Division. So, interestingly, Chess Hunts, by looks of things, get a bye straight into the final, so lucky them. So there we go, we're playing against Cray Wanderers. I mean, this is not expected. I did not expect this to happen at all. So I'm dead excited for this. This is going to be mental. Oh, look at that. You know something's going on when everything disappears. All the training stuff's gone. It's not telling me what's happening in the next few days. This could be a game breaker. My scout also wants me to sign Joe Howell. I mean, he looks all right to be fair, doesn't he? Judging his current ability. Attributes, I mean, they're okay. Midfielder, we need a midfielder. Can we click on him? When does the contract run out? It runs out next season, but we can, you know what? Let's make a bid of nothing. If we make a bid of 0, let's see what happens. It's non-league. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in non-league. So the only bit of news to tell you before we get into today's game against Cray Wanderers is that Scott Matthews has left the club. He signed for someone else lower down. He's gone. He was going to go anyway, but he's gone a little bit early. And Connor Robinson has signed his new contract on £110 a week. So we've got him down for another year. We need to get a few more players down. We had another round of offering contracts in between episodes, and quite frankly, it didn't go too well because I'm just trying to beat them down with their wages basically to try and save some money, but it's not working too well. I've also got a new contract. My contract was only for 1 year, and they decided to renew it for me, which was very nice. I have taken a £400 per week pay cut to try and save money at the club. So I wasn't £600 a week by default. That was just what I was given at the very start of the save. I had no control over that. But now I've got this new contract. I've taken it all the way down to the minimum, which was £200. So theoretically, it's very easy now for me to get sacked because, I mean, for £200 a week, they can afford that. They can pay my wages off for a year. £600 is a little bit harder. So if things start to go badly, I'm more likely to get sacked, which actually, if we get promotion, could happen if we don't do well. Grace wants £7,000 for Joe Howell. Well, we can't afford that. So I'm sorry. We're not getting Joe Howell, unfortunately. Right then, here we go into the playoff semi-final. A one-legged affair at a neutral venue. Apparently, I was not prepared for Cray Wanderers. I was not prepared for any of this. I was not prepared. I mean, I don't know if Cray Wanderers are any good. Apparently not, because we are odds-on favourites apparently to win this, and their odds are pretty bad. We're in better form. They're only decent. The odds are in our favour, as they say in the Hunger Games. This is not the Hunger Games. This is Football Manager. But as we've not played a game for quite a while, our players are quite out of match sharpness. But hopefully that won't matter too much. We need to get someone else on the bench because, of course, Scott Matthews has gone. Luke Hornsey can get on. He's just on a new contract, actually, as our backup right back. He wanted only a very cheap deal, so I thought it was kind of worth it. Other than that, then, it's the same lineup as you're pretty much used to. Josh Nicol will stay on the bench for now, just because his match sharpness is absolutely abysmal now, which isn't great. So Emery starts in goal with Corrigan, Wilson, Jacklin and Palling at the back. Dickens and Jones retain their midfield positions with Smith, Cotton and Norris in the attacking midfield. And Connor Robinson, who's been on fire these final 5-10 games of the season with 23 goals total this season. Hopefully he can get himself up to at least 25. That would be huge. Right then, kickoff is upon us. Cray Wanderers are the targets today. I back the boys. I back us to beat anyone on our day. I mean, maybe not Manchester United, but, you know, one day we will be able to beat Manchester United. We've had a terrific end to the season. A really, really good end to the season. We started off fairly brightly with the first few wins of the season. Then we just petered off into, well, it was absolutely abysmal form, wasn't it, for a while? But then we changed formation to the formation we're using right now, the 4-2-3-1. Go for a bit of possession. Possessions work very well for us because we've marched our way from 18th in the table at one point up to second, losing out on the title by 6 points. So if we'd just not lost like 2 games or so, we would be absolutely fine. We could have got automatic promotion. It could have been glorious. Instead, we're doing it the hard way, and hopefully it's going to pay off today. Cray Wanderers haven't offered much so far, and Connor Robinson gets his 24th goal of the season with a beautiful free kick. A sublime finish, the commentary says down there. We're off to a good start. Come on, Lincoln United. Come on, Lincoln United. I was about to sing the Wilfred Boney song, but, you know, the Wilfred Boney song a good few years ago now, as we've scored another one. Connor Robinson with his 25th goal of the season. Fantastic. Gary Jones nearly got his first with the club there, actually, but Connor Robinson was waiting there as it got deflected into him. As I was saying, though, I was trying to sing the Wilfred Boney song a few years ago, if you remember it. There was a video of him when he played for Swansea, and he was like running along the side of the pitch or something, going like, "Come on, Wilfred Boney, score a goal for Swansea." And I was trying to sing that about Lincoln United, but then I was singing, "Come on, Lincoln United, score a goal for Lincoln United." And that doesn't really make sense, as we've just hit the post again. We're all over Cray Wanderers in this opening half hour or so. There are good signs for this game. Good signs as the corner comes in, cleared only as far as Smith. Back to Dickens. Dickens can put it back to Corrigan. Corrigan can pass it into Jones. Jones just unleash one. Or didn't get tackled, actually. Very clever pass. He's got another chance now. Back to Dickens. We're working the ball well round the area now. 77% pass completion. I thought it said possession, but 73% possession is pretty decent still. Corrigan gets fouled on the edge of the area, and that's probably the end of the highlights. Or maybe not. Dickens' free kick puts in, cleared, but only as far as Corrigan. And now Corrigan plays it back to Jacklin. We're just going to try and regroup now as the Smith finds himself on the ball. Callum Smith puts the cross in. Corrigan's there, saved by the goalkeeper. But honestly, we're on fire. Smith now on the ball, coming forward once again. Come on, Cotton now on the ball. Back to Corrigan. We are literally like Barcelona right now. This is beautiful stuff. Smith into Jones. Jones puts it just wide. But again, we are dominating, and we are literally playing like Barcelona. Come on, Lincoln United. Score a goal for Lincoln United. Oh no, you hate to see this. He's been our best player for the second half of the season, but Callum Smith has now just picked up a potential lower... Oh, please don't be a broken leg. That would be awful. Just be shin splints. Shin splints is fine. Just don't be a broken leg. Chris Round, is coming on for him. If Callum Smith gets a broken leg, his contract runs out at the end of the season. No hard feelings, Callum, but if you've got a broken leg, well, I'm not keeping you on at the club. I'm sorry. I've said it now. If you get a broken leg, you're gone. It's the money. It's the money issue. We just have to think about money. We've actually done all right this season in terms of money, mainly because the board injected us with £45,000 halfway through as Connor Robinson gets his hat-trick just before half-time. I think I'm confident enough to say we should be going to the final. So as you can see up here, 7 shots to 0 shots. In fact, let's just click on all stats, shall we? 7 shots to 0 shots, 71% possession to 29% possession. Like, we are really dominating this game. As I was saying, though, about the money situation, at the start of the season, we predicted to be like a minus £140,000 in the red, and it's not happened. We're actually in the black still, which is good. As I say, that's because of the board giving us £45,000 halfway through the season, and then I took my wages down by £400 a week, which saves us about 20 grand a season, I think, in wages, which is something ridiculous. I'm not quite sure where we save money in other areas. Perhaps, I think actually, if I remember rightly, looking at the finances, we get an awful lot of money come through like merchandise and like match day income. So like pies being sold at half time. We seem to get, I think we get more money from that than ticket sales, which is a bit ridiculous. We'll look at that slightly after this game, of course, just so you can see our financial situation as Norris finds himself in behind the defence, and Connor Robinson with his 4th goal of the game and 27th of the season all but now confirms we are going to the playoff final. Tell you what, Michael Emery, Chris Round, get yourselves into the greens, a 7 rating or above, as Connor Robinson nearly scores his 5th goal of the game. Great save from the keeper there. Chris Ryan and Michael Emery, get yourselves above a 7 rating, and then we'll have a whole team full of green rating, and I don't think I've seen that in Football Manager 2019 yet. Just thinking about it as well, I have no idea what division we get promoted into. If we win promotion, I've not got a clue where we go. I would presume, as Palling gets the 5th goal of the game, fantastic stuff. I presume we're in the, what are we in, the Evo Stick Northern Premier Division 1 East. I presume we just go up to the Northern Premier East. I think that's maybe what it is, but I wouldn't be able to tell you as... Bloody hell, do you see that free kick? Just rattling the crossbar. Robinson is... What has happened to Robinson this game? He is literally amazing this game. He could have had 6 goals. If he'd scored those 2 free kicks, well, one with a save and one that hit the crossbar, if he'd scored those 2... he'd have a double hat-trick today. Well, there we go. A 5-0 empathetic win against Cray Wanderers. Robinson with 4 of them, Palling with the other. Cam Smith unfortunately injured. Let's go and see the damage to him. A news item won't come through for him because we don't have a physio. We've still not got a physio at the club, which is annoying. Let's just praise Robinson quickly. You were superb in front of goal last time. Keep it up. He's happy with that, which is good. Let's have a look at him then. Injured Callum Smith. Possibly 9 to 4 weeks with a pull calf muscle. That's not too bad. It's not a broken leg. Callum Smith, you're going to get a new contract. It's okay. I wouldn't normally give him a new contract, if I'm honest with you. But honestly, he's been our best player the second half of the season. He's been so good. So let's just give him right now, shall we? New contract. He's transfer listed. Well, he's not interested because he's transfer listed, it says. Let's have a quick look at that quickly. That's not meant to be... since when? Since the 2nd of June? That was literally like last week. Why was he I didn't do that. Promise you now, I did not do that. I mean, hopefully he can't... We've got till the end of the month. That's when the contracts run out. Hopefully he calms down by then. Because I want to get him signed up for another season. So I presume it's just another draw then for the final. That's what I presume. I have no idea. I assume we're going to have another draw for the final. So no idea who we're playing yet. So that's exciting. It's on Friday, though, the game. So the draw must be pretty soon. The game's on Friday, the 14th. So the draw must happen soon. Come on. Is it here? Yeah, okay, final draw. Let's have a look at this. Let's just start drawing teams. Ramsbottom or some teams that haven't played yet, which is very risky considering the final's in 3 days' time. Come on. Ashford United or Bedford. Ashford, Egham. Lincoln United against Leek Town. Now, Leek Town, I think they played against someone in our league, didn't they? They played Stamford. If we look at their schedule, did they play Stamford? I think they might have done. Yeah, they played Stamford and won 2-1. Only just. And we played Stamford. And where is Stamford? Lost 2-1. Okay, we lost 2-1. It's not even better earlier on in the season. We lost 2-0 to Stamford as well. So we lost twice to Stamford this season. And we're playing a team that beat them. So, okay. No, come on, Tom. Back the boys. We've done so well. One more game. Just let's back the boys. Don't be an idiot. Oh, dear. Team meeting. Team meeting. Let's talk about promotion chances then. Okay. Massive final to win promotion. Let's go to the next level. Let's make the most of this opportunity. I always feel that's let's not be cocky and say, let's go. I expect you to win. Let's just go out there, say, make the most of it. Okay. This is the best chance we're going to get. We need to win it. Why? Oh, they too much pressure. Too much pressure. But that's even worse. I've got to backtrack. None of them think we can win it. None of them think we can win it. Oh no. Okay, right. That wasn't the overreaction I was hoping for. Although I'm grateful for those of you who disagree with me. The morale has taken a massive hit. That's not good. We're expecting a low turnout of fans as well. Only 100 people coming at the one call. Why are we playing in Mansfield? It's the one call stadium's Mansfield. Why are we playing there? Why are we not playing at Sincilbank or our stadium? It's Mansfield. Okay, before we look at that, let's look at our finances then. £18 in the black. £18,000 in the black rather, not £18. So the projection is 18,000, which is quite nice. Projection actually for the next few seasons is not that bad. So I'm looking forward to only being £3,000 in the red next season. If we look on our income now, where is it? Match day income. So gate receipts this season, £89,000. Where's match day income? It's match day income. Oh, £74,000. So we've nearly made as much on match day income, like selling pies and programs and stuff, as we do in gate receipts. So people nearly spend as much on match day income as they do their tickets, which is quite fun actually. I like that. As I said, 45,000 from the board. Apparently £10,000 in fundraising. I'm not quite sure what the fundraising is, but we've got £10,000 from that, which is good. 13,000 from other. Again, what other is, I have no idea. Amount of income from various other sources. That sounds very dodgy, doesn't it? But then, yeah, 89,000 from gate receipts. That's the biggest one. So there we go. There's income for you. And it's actually been okay. Right then, we're at the final against Leek Town at the One Call Stadium in Mansfield. What a setting that is. Right, Cam Smith's got to come off because he's injured. So Chris Round is going to come on for him. And then we're going to bring on... who do we bring on? Paul Grimes can come on the bench. He's retiring at the end of the season, Paul Grimes, at the tender age of 35. So this is the last time we're going to see Paul Grimes, which is slightly sad, actually. He started the season off really well, but then we fell in love with Kev, and then Kev got on the bench, and then Paul Grimes never got a look in. So, to be fair, he's a very good player, but Kev, just love him. So that's why Paul Grimes sort of fell out of favour and is now retiring because of that, I think. Anyway, Paul, I wish you well on your retirement. Hopefully you have a lovely retirement. Maybe we'll try and have a testimonial for you. I don't know if we can or not, but I'd like to. Right, let's try and rescue this morale then that I sort of ruined with that team meeting. Let's go assertively. And I just want to say, pick up. Yeah, I want you to pick up from where you left off. I want you to pick up from where you last... Bloody hell, why can I not talk? Okay, I want you to pick up from where you left off last time out. Why is that such a tongue twister? It just was. Only Dickens motivated by that, which is good to see. It doesn't bode well, does it? Okay, positive mind thoughts. Positive thoughts that will get into the players' heads. This is a great chance to win promotion. I'm looking forward to it. Leek Town, you're going down. I meant to check where we get promoted to. Again, I'm not sure. It will tell us after the game. If we get promoted, it will tell us. If we don't get promoted, I'll have a little look. But I really don't know what happens. Honestly, not a clue. But opening highlight of the game comes towards us. Chris Round on the ball. Corrigan, Dickens. Dickens now out towards Corrigan, who can swing the cross in to the back post. Headed down. Oh, should have been there. Someone. Second chance, though. Corrigan into Cotton. Cleared, though. That was a great opportunity. And Jacqueline gives the ball straight away to Leek. Leek in behind our defence. No! Oh, that is awful. What a crap way to concede. Literally, we could have scored at the other... We should have scored at the other end of the pitch. And yet that's happened. Not great. Now they've got a free kick in a promising position, which has hit the crossbar. Dickens can clear it. Oh, I hate this. Oh, no. They just need it. A bit of encouragement. Now we've got a corner. Dickens swings it in. No one's there. And now here come Leek Town again. We've seen how dangerous they are on a counter-attack already. And Jacqueline get there. He doesn't get there. There's men arriving in the box. Dodd now on the ball. Puts it in. It's a... No. Don't do this to me, Football Manager. Penalty now for Leek Town. You hate to see this. Walford puts it in the back of the net. Let's go attacking. Let's go very attacking, actually. I was in such a good mood before this. Such a good mood. And now Gary Jones has a chance to recycle. He has a chance to give it away. Here we go. Emery with a huge save, keeping us in the game. Honestly, that would have been game over if that had gone in the back of a net. Maybe it is game over then. Maybe it is game over as they score from the bloody corner. How has this happened? How has this happened? Chris Round's now injured. Oh, I hate Football Manager. I hate it. Oh, don't do this again. How has he been? How are they doing this to us? This is not physically possible. How are they doing it? I'm blaming my team talk or whatever I did. The bloody team meeting. Why did I say I'd do it? Why do I do them? They never work. Apart from they do sometimes work, but they normally never work. Oh, this is really not good. This is not good at all. Aggressive. Come on, lads. Show a bit of desire out there. More of them look motivated. I honestly don't know what to change right now because this formation is the only one that's worked for us all season, really. Tell you what, let's give it 10 minutes. Give it 10 minutes, we'll see what happens. 10 minutes has been, pretty much, and nothing's happened. So, come on. we're switching to this. This is risky, but Kev has got to come on and change the game for us. Kev is coming on. This is his last game. This is his last game for the club because he's not going to sign a new contract. He's got no work permit. So this is his last game. Norris can stay on the pitch alongside Jones, or they will swap those two around, and we will make Jones a box-to-box midfielder on support. Confirm those changes. They've nearly scored a fourth goal. Robinson's now on the ball. Come on, Connor. Get yourself up the pitch. Passes it out towards Norris. Norris now on the ball. Into Palling. Palling's ball, not the best. And Ryan is got the pace to get in. No. How has he missed that? How has he missed that? That is a life-saving opportunity, that. Come on, boy. Go back in this game. I mean, what do I do? What do I do in this situation? I don't think there's anything I can do. Which is the words a bad manager would usually use, I imagine. Paul Grimes, get on the pitch. You're the last hope now, Paul. Get yourself on there. That's the last change we're going to make. If anyone can do it, it might be Paul. It might be Paul. It's just a shame, really, isn't it? It's just a shame that it's been snatched away from us, promotion. It's not looking good. It's just not looking good out there. Well, as the clock ticks down, Big Kev couldn't do it. Grimy couldn't do it. Connor Robinson couldn't do it. None of us could. We've lost 3-0 to League Town. So promotion is off the cards this season. But if anything, we only want to get promoted by winning the title. So we'll just have to do it next season, won't we? We'll just have to do it next season. Well, there we go. We've lost. RIP us this season. League Town profit from wasteful United. We were very wasteful. 13 shots. And they had 9 and scored 3 of them. 64% possession. Don't talk to me. Kev vows to end his goal drought. 13 games without a goal now for Kev. Unfortunately, it won't be at Lincoln United because he can't get a work permit, bless him. Kevin. So let's have a quick look at the rules. So this is our league. Where will we get promoted to? So the top team wins promotion to the Evo Stick Northern Premier League. So I presume that's what we would go into, even though we were playing teams from other leagues. So we go into this one, which is obviously the one above us, which has been won by South Shields, Altrincham, Blythe, Darlington, FC United, North Ferriby, and Chorley. I mean, some decent sides. I don't know why I had to list them all, but some decent sides. This actually is the one below the Vanarama National League North and South. So we'd be one behind the Vanarama National League North and South if we got promoted this season. As it stands, we're still 2 behind it. But it's a good time for us. You know, we can build over summer and next season run away with the title. Well then, that's the season over. Done and dusted. Season 1 out of the way. Season 2 is going to start on Thursday. We'll say Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll have an experiment out then. So yeah, Thursday I think is when the next episode will be out. Thank you very much for watching this first season. I've had some really good feedback from you. It's been really positive and it's been great to see you guys get engaged. It's been great to see the club get engaged. It's been great to see players of the club tweet me and things like that. It's been really interesting. I've loved every second of it. So season 2 is going to be even better. Because we're not getting promotion, we'll probably retain a few more of the players than we would have done otherwise. So expect to see familiar faces next season, but there's also going to be a lot of new faces as well. So get ready for that. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you do drop a like on the video. Every like is a thumbs up because we're going to get promotion next season. That's what it means. So drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here with notifications turned on so you never miss a video. And I'll see you next time for some more Lincoln, Loco,